Let's try this again. I had it all the way up to 10.5 minutes and it cut me off. Stupid. Anyways, it's video rage, not road rage. Psycho, welcome to episode 99 of Psycho's Platters. Not sponsored by Krispy Kreme, but I wish they were. Fueled by coffee and pizza. I know, a very odd combination, right? But 99, kids. I may just title this song after the Toto song 99 from the Hydra album, where they go off and go, 99, I love you. I think that's what I'm going to call it, too. I know, I can't sing. All right. All of this stuff here, I'm going to try to make this quicker anyway. Hodgepodge within the last 30 days or so. Some items might be a little longer. Went to the Salvation Army a couple towns down because I happened to be out there. Picked up Laverne Baker from 1959, You're Teasing Me. The label is a little bit obviously worn. The vinyl just needs to be cleaned up. I'll keep doing this any day. 50s Atlantic works for me. Hey, Ronnie, I know you're a huge Hollies fan, just like I am. Found 1975's Another Night on Epic. Pretty damn cool, I think, on that bit. All right, album-wise, REO from 1976. Here's the front. There's the back. These were picked up at the Goodwill recently here in town. I love this lineup. This lineup is fantastic. Listen, I know, personal opinion here. The album, this one here's got Keep Pushing, Flying Turkey Trot. It got some silly stuff, but got some good stuff too. This is the classic, like right around this time actually, would be the classic lineup of REO all the way up to about maybe 83. But the last decent REO album. I mean, I know everybody goes off as this High Infidelity. Yeah, oh, I love High Infidelity. Good Trouble was okay, but the last decent album that they ever did was Wheels Are Turning. All right, from 84, 85. After that, it just kind of slid downhill. I met Kevin Cronin about 10 years back. Really nice guy. At least, like I said, when I met him. It was shortly, I think it was shortly before Find Your Way Home came out, which was the last studio REO CD that's been out. When Gary Richrath left in 1989, basically the soul of the band left, because after that, I mean, it just turned direction even more so. Not to knock REO as it is, because I do love, I saw him live. I just saw him about 2009, 2010, I'm not sure which, for free. Really good gig. But still, I mean, you could tell that the mechanics were a little different. So there's REO. Not an original Target pressing, unfortunately. That one's a blue Epic, but that's okay. It works out well. Best of the Doobies Volume 2. I didn't have this one from 1981. Here's the front. There's the back. Not a big Michael McDonald Doobie fan. Probably What a Fool Believes is about the only song I really like off of here, but it's to complete things for the Doobies. Mid-1960s. Dave Clark 5, Coast to Coast. It's on Yellow Epic. The vinyl's about VG Plus. The big hit on here is Any Way You Want Me, which I always love that song, especially for the reverb. Kiss would decide to recut it in 77, 78 actually. That's one of the on the side 4 of Kiss Alive 2. Has a decent version, but you give me DC5 any day. How about this one from 1960? In the Shrink. Count Basie and Sarah Vaughan on the Roulette Birdland series with the one-time special of 59 cents. Yeah, I know, right? There's the front, there's the back, and like I said on here, it says Roulette. It's beautiful. It's mint condition. From 1965 on VJ, Jimmy Reed, the legend, the man. I love this. This is only the second Jimmy Reed one I have found on VJ. Another one being a greatest hits, I think, from a couple of years before. And no, it's not the lights screwing things up. It's actually an all blue cover. Get it? Because of the blues. This one here, in an original VJ Company sleeve. And you got your rainbow bracket label for VJ, because You know, VJ had what? Bracket, oval, all black, silver print. Bracket, silver print is kind of strange. I love this company. I'll pretty much get anything that comes out from them. Of course, and that company died in late 1966, early 67. They said one reason was due to money mismanagement. I don't know. It's probably a bunch of different things. This one here I thought was really cool. From 1978, the Beach Boys' MIU album on Brother Reprise. There's the front. There's the back. Now, why did I get this other than I didn't have it in my collection? Because it's a German pressing. It's a mint condition German pressing. In Germany, it was just simply Reprise, not Brother Reprise. And then also the original lyric sleeve was in here. And so was this. This is what really sold me to get this. A promo sheet from Germany. This basically mentions, you know, all the titles on the album. The discography, though, only going back to the Holland album in '73. And, of course, on the back it says Hamburg, Germany, September 1978. I just thought this was really, really cool, honestly, that they had this thrown in there. And, like I said, mint condition, German pressing, I am not going to pass that up. $2, that's all it was. All right, what else did I get here? How about I do want to show you some books. I did get some more books over the last month or so. I'll grab old price guides because it just for the pictures alone. This one was about $4, but I didn't have this third edition of Les Dox's record guide. This one's from the mid-1980s. I mainly grabbed this, like I said, because, well, of the 78 labels. I know the information's outdated price-wise, but I mean, seriously, this gives me information I didn't have before. So that's one thing. Let's see here. Also, picked up this literally today, The Unmasking of Elvis Presley's Careless Love by Peter Guralnick. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That was only $2. This one actually was a pretty interesting read. The Rock and Roll Rebellion by Mark Joseph. This is actually talking about Christian rock, or should I say, secular artists that became Christians that recorded for either Christian rock labels or professed they were Christian and mentioned in their dealings here. Now, what do I mean? For example, well, we're talking here. Let's see if I can throw a few names out. We'll go to old school, but like Larry Norman, Phil Keaggy, Randy Stonehill, Keith Green, DeGarmo, and Key, and Petra. You know, that's the old school Christian ones. Those are cool. Then you got, of course, ones that, became Christian. Pat Boone, Dion, Ray Hildebrand, Paul from Paul and Paula, Chuck Girard, who was a member of the Hondells, Noel Paul Stuckey, and Peter Paul Mary, Barry McGuire, Johnny Rivers, B.J. Thomas, Milo LaFavor, Richie Fury, Dan Peake from America, Al Green, Leon Patillo from Santana, Joe English from Wings, Rick Kua from the Outlaws, Philip Bailey, Earth, Wind & Fire, and Mark Barner. And there's a bunch of other ones. Really, really cool book. I learned a lot of different things, and also about the Christian music business, too. Mackenzie Phillips, High on Arrival. This kind of takes a different twist and an update from the Papa John book from John Phillips. I think I've brought this up to you before in another episode. This is her take on it. There's some interesting stories, but, I don't know. I also watched One Day at a Time back then, so I really liked it. How about this one for $2? Henry Rollins' Unwelcomed Songs. I thought that was kind of cool. I found this to me in one very unlikely place, but I mean it's chock full of photos. Let me see if I can get one here that's still, and it goes. It's pretty cool. I gotta tell you. I know this is like his big thing. This came out. Let's see. It says here on Collected Lyrics, 1980 to 1992. is really what the name of it is. This one here, Coming Home to Myself, Winona Judd. I'm not really a big Judd's fan, but the funny part about it is for $1, I found a nice personally signed copy. Yes, because she did a book appearance back in '06. So, once again, that's pretty cool, too. Also, I'm going to mention here, I won a contest about 2 months back from the Wax Museum. I got my prize, Boogie Nights on DVD. I haven't seen this sucker in forever. Thank you, Ronnie and Wax Museum, for sending that to me. I can't wait to watch that. All right, shout-outs. Got new subscriber. I only got one this week. If you like this, please subscribe. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll mention you too, like I do with everybody else. Stephan 73, STEPHAN 73 is my new subscriber for the week. Some subscribers I want to recommend to you. Stephan 73, Punk Texas, Damn It Sandy. I actually watched a couple of those. I liked it. T-Mex 1959. That's Tim Smith's channel from Thrifty Music. I haven't mentioned him in a while. T-Mex 1959. And Don Cole. Really, really young record collecting guy. He just recently got a UK mono original of White Album and a Butcher. I'm like, what? How do they get... Young whippersnapper. That's all right. And listen, let's go here. Of course, let me mention, of course, Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark, Night Owl Lounge with Mike Adams. Sunday nights, 6 to 9 Central for Wax, 9 to 10 for Night Owl. Mike, you're going to have to forgive me. I'll get the other show. He started a new one called The Record Barn. It's on a different online thing. I'll bring that up for the 100th episode. I'll try to dig it up, okay? Because I did this all like this today. Sorry. So we've got those. Go subscribe on Facebook and listen on Sunday nights. You will not be sorry. This is the best damn Sunday night radio shows that you can get. Let's see. Thrifty Music Collectors Group. Like I said, Tim Smith and Company. Go subscribe to that. Shindig Magazine. Go off, the best English music magazine around. They got a new publisher. That means they're back in business. Issue 48 coming soon. Grateful Dead on the cover. This is the Year of the Dead. Also, YouTube Vinyl Community. Always. And then I do want to bring up something really quick. I talked to Doug Fields about this a few days back. I tripped on a new radio station, a new terrestrial radio station. Now, the funny part about it is I went quickly on their website to discover that they've been around since the mid-1970s. Well, I don't know. I just found out about this through two reasons. Number one, there's a music magazine in Arkansas, Oklahoma. It's a freebie called Current Land. I tripped across their print ad. It was a very short print ad. In the daytime, they do talk radio, but it's not, you know, Rush, whatever, talk radio. I want to say it's almost like public radio, you know, but not quite. There's like different things. And then it flips at nighttime. Oh, man, there is so many different shows. There's soul shows. There's Oklahoma music shows. There's old school, like, psychedelic. I mean, oh, it's beautiful. So it's KOSU 1075 out of Tulsa. The website is thespyfm.com. Go check them out. You're not going to be sorry. You can listen to the online stream there. I think that's it for everybody, guys. I hope. Next week, 100. Next week, 100. We're going to do a special episode for next week, okay? I love you guys. I really do. Take care. God bless. Rock on. See you next week.